Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of the Boondocks Season 4, Episode 3, Breaking Grandad. So today's episode, or not today's episode, last week's episode was a Breaking Bad parody, and I haven't seen the show, so I don't really know how much of this was accurate or close to the show or anything, but if you have seen Breaking Bad, you can go ahead and tell me about that in the comments. So I would say this is the best episode of the season so far, but that's not really saying much because so far the season has been a little bit meh, but I hope it gets better. And this episode was good, but at the end of the episode I felt like it was missing something. I felt like it could have kept going, but it kind of just ended. And I don't know, is Boondocks like that? What show kind of just ends? I know Family Guy and shows like that, American Dad, they kind of just end. I haven't really noticed if the Boondocks is similar or not. I've watched the Boondocks. It's just like it seems like a lot of the other fans are really into it. I don't remember like specific details and everything, but whatever. If you remember like Boondocks episodes that have just ended, you can go ahead and tell me about those in the comments as well. And I still can't say anything on whether the show's quality has changed or not. I just wasn't a big enough fan to notice any differences. Or maybe there aren't any differences between having the creator not be on the show. Because, so far, I haven't really noticed anything. So the episode starts off in the future, and I like when shows do this. The Freemans are in an RV and there's like this gas inside the RV. And then there was an awesome scene of like they crashed, and then this awesome scene of Grandad. He takes out a gun, and he's like, "I'm gonna go out like an F and G," and I really like that scene. They used that in the promo too. So hopefully they didn't put like the best stuff in the promo. Like some people like to say that about TV shows, like they always put the best of the season in the promo, and then when you get to the show, there's not really that much there. But who knows? But anyways, after that, the episode skips back into present time, in which Huey is working on his chemistry project, and I guess the family went to an accountant to talk about their issues, from the last episode and everything. And one of the things I like about this show is that they just say the comedy like they didn't even say it, if you know what I mean. You know how you might say something screwed up to someone, but you might say it in a really calm tone. That's kind of how like the jokes in this show are, and I like those jokes. So Robert's working at the car wash, and it looks like Ruckus will be keeping like his high role this season. Wasn't he supposed to be like running for mayor or president or something like that? And I think he owns the car wash. So he's working with Ruckus while Ruckus is saying racist things, like usual. And if I would say that something from the show has changed, I would have to say, like what happened to Ruckus and Grandad playing games in the park. Like, I'm pretty sure this was for more than one episode in the show, so I don't know what happened to that. I thought that was pretty nice. I don't know if there are any other elements from the previous seasons that are missing so far, but I don't know. If you know, you can tell me. And I guess if we get a Huey or Riley specific episode, it might show up, like Grandad and Ruckus at the park, or maybe after the whole financial situation is solved, maybe they'll go back to the park or something. So far, there's been a Tom episode, I would say a family episode, and a Robert episode. Last episode, I would say it was more centered around the family, not one specific character. First episode was definitely focused on Tom, and this episode was definitely focused on Robert or Grandad, and the next episode is going to be focused on him too. I want some Huey episodes. Like, Huey is my favorite character in the show, and I would like to see a few Riley episodes as well. So Robert, he's about to go on a date, and I don't know, they can't afford hair cream, or they shouldn't buy any because they're very tight on funds now. So he uses Huey's hair cream, that's in quotes, and it's not hair cream. And then Robert finds out that it grows hair overnight, and he told Tom and Jasmine about it. And I think most of all, I like Jasmine's hair with the cream. I really like long hair and everything. Tom is more like an emo, I guess, sort of haircut, or like a short haircut. And so they figure out that the cream is very explosive, and then Riley and Grandad, we get the same kind of joke where they just ignore whatever Huey's saying and keep talking, and that's one of the things that's been in the show. So they are trying to keep some of the elements of the show in there. And then Riley comes up with the name, Bomb Wave Cream, and he was I'm sorry, this where was I at? Yeah, Huey was gonna use this cream to kill Ed Wuncler the second, which I think is a good idea, and I kind of want to see that, but I doubt it's gonna come up. But we will see them confront him in a later episode, and then the whole slavery thing will be pushed in a later episode because we've seen it in the promo. I don't know if it'll be the season finale. I hope not. I really don't want to wait that long just for this to get settled, and I don't want this to be like a central element for the entire season, because I don't know if a show like this can handle an element like that. I don't know. It kind of just messes with the show. I want it to be solved soon. And they sell the hair cream to this lady. It's a high success. A lot of people want it. But then the news team finds out that it's explosive. So now there's consequences for owning it. And, like you'll be a terrorist if you own it and all that. And, Huey says that he's not going to make it anymore. And then Robert tries to make it on his own. And then Huey, he's like, if you mix these incorrectly, you'll cause an explosion. So he says they have to make it where no one can find them. And then they go out to like a remote desert or whatever. And was this whole episode a parody of Breaking Bad or just part of it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure like the end is Breaking Bad, but the rest I'm not sure. So then like Robert takes off his clothes, and then they go inside the RV and start making it. And I thought it was funny, he's like, I don't want my clothes smelling like this stuff. And I mean, it makes sense. And then the lady that they sold it to earlier in the episode, she confronts them. And then it's like her and her accomplice, they pull out guns on them. And the end result is like the Freeman family knocking those guys out, and then the RV exploding. And the ending was very funny, but I feel like this episode needed more and could have kept going. But other than that, this was the best episode of the season so far. Next week's or tomorrow's episode is about Robert escorting ladies, as they said in the promo. And this episode was just pretty funny overall. If anyone can direct me to the episode in which Walter White is in his undies, I want to see that. It looks like it could be funny, but I'm not going to watch all of Breaking Bad. That's just not me. I haven't really watched Breaking Bad. I haven't really watched The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones. Like, I don't know if I want to get into that kind of stuff. Though the one I've like actually watched a little bit of is The Walking Dead. I've seen the first 2 episodes, and I've seen some of the newer episodes, but I'm not going to watch all of it because I just went straight back to anime. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my review of the Boondocks Season 4, Episode 3. If you like my reviews, you can like me on Facebook, or you can follow me on Twitter. Just thanks, Peace out.